Hi, my name is Vesa Painen and I work here at the University of Eastern Finland. On this video, I will show you that in small steps we can start the flipped classroom. It's not so difficult. Everybody can do it. The first experiment of flipped classroom looks like this. So you screencast the content and content into your learning management system. Okay, this is not so bad. Screencast-O-Matic, you can record 15-minute video, put it in YouTube, and then there's a link that you can use to your learning management system. And then you add some quizzes for self-evaluation. And during the lecture time, you discuss with the students or give them some extra material that they understand when they have already learned the content in the Moodle. So it's already flipped. It's not so difficult. The difference from your previous on-site lectures is that, previously you had a 90-minute monologue in the lecture room. But now you are giving the monologue or putting it in these screencasts in 15 minutes periods. And then expect that the students have watched the videos before they come to the lecture room, and now you are discussing. So you can get in the deeper and more demanding tasks in this time when we are in the same place. Everybody can do this. Okay. Then the second experiment. You screencast. Okay, you already know it. Add some quizzes, and now you make the students to discuss together. The only difference between the first and second experiment is this, that you start to make the students to discuss. And congratulations, you are advanced flipper. And the difference is that when you are making the questions or answers and you have 50 students in the classroom, there's only one question and one answer at one time. But when you have 50 students that are discussing with others, there's 25 questions and 25 answers at the same time. So there's more talk, so there's more interaction, there's more learning. Okay, are we ready for the third experiment? Nothing difficult. Screencast, quizzes, and now you make the students to discuss in the lecture and in internet, so in this chat forum. It's just increasing again the interaction, increasing the talk, increasing the learning. Because now they can start chatting immediately after they have watched the video. And congratulations, you are very experienced flipper. Still, we can do a little bit more. So after 50 screencasts, especially if you have made 50 different screencast videos and then watched one or two of them and get bored, then you can start thinking alternative ways. So should I make video on this, not just a screencast? Or could I use some external internet sources, some links, etc., so they can have more information on this, not only my talk? Or could I make the screencast again and make the content a little bit easier to follow? Especially in my case, I've been trying to watch my screencast that has been 40 minutes long. I'm not going to watch it. So in that case, at least cut it in half, or three parts or something like that. And then we can also add the quizzes, but even evaluate this. Okay, can these quizzes be used for evaluation? So does our course always mean that, we have 3 months of lectures and then the final exam? Or could we actually use weekly quizzes? The students can make it and it can be evaluated semi-automatically and used for evaluation. So we can have weekly exam, and if the students can get enough points of them, they don't have to come to the final exam at all. And that could be a quite nice process, especially if the course is very demanding and it can be cut in shorter pieces. And then we can try to make students to discuss together, not only in chat forum, not only in the lecture, but also in larger projects. So, okay, start writing a blog, or start writing or process wiki articles, or make some posters. And in my future goal is that in several courses I have been seeing that the wiki articles in Wikipedia are quite horrible in Finnish, but they are very excellent in English. So actually I could put the students to update the Finnish Wikipedia. If there are 100 students in my course making some changes in Wikipedia articles, next year we have much better Wikipedia articles. But then, one thing that I wanted to think that, okay, is also core analysis. What we are teaching and what is the important thing that we are teaching. When we have a traditional lecture, it's like an old long essay when it's good. But they are very complicated having a 90-minute lecture online, especially when you are rewatching and searching for some information. It's very demanding to trying to find it. That's why we can analyze the core content of the course and cut the course in smaller pieces. So what are the important things? And essential that we know that, okay, we definitely want the students have to know after the course. And quite often, at least in my cases, this kind of analysis reveal that there are some unnecessary areas. Okay, this was quite nice, it's important, but I never asked any question in exam on this. Or in some cases, there are just some additional slides that I've been doing, putting in my presentation, because I always want that, okay, there's at least 40 slides, so we can have a PowerPoint slide presentation that is lasting for 90 minutes. And the last 10 ones are just horrible. So they're just used to spend some time. So that's why it's quite easy when you're making an online course that you just watch it, okay, what kind of content we have, and can we put it in smaller pieces and a little bit shorter the content also. Now, your homework. Check some YouTube or MOOC videos in your field of interest. And you can think that, okay, what are the good pedagogical tricks? Is it good that, okay, I saw the teacher in the presentation, or was it bad? Or was there some technical limitations, like, okay, there was a microphone was horrible and I couldn't see the what he was saying, or he was too fast, or he was too slow, etc. So what kind of things are good for you and what are bad? Or sometimes even when there is a best professor in the world, but if he's talking just in the live audience for 90 minutes and you are watching it from your cell phone, do you really watch it for the 90 minutes, or was it just 1 minute? And if you want to make e-lectures and you have any money for it, if there is some money, get a microphone, because it's easier to watch a screencast when you understand the words, because the microphone is decent. If you already have a microphone, you can have a document camera. €100. It's the cheapest ones, and they are quite usable. And if you have more money and the computer is out of date, so okay, then the computer can be a good option. Or headphones. And if your university wants to support the online teaching, you could resolve that if they have a server for MP4s, and that could be inserted, in your learning management system. They might have or might not, and depends on how many online courses we have. In our institute, when we started this flipped classroom, there was big problems in the servers, but then they updated them. Because it was otherwise it would be impossible to have 1,000 students at the same time using these videos. Thank you.